Hi, mate. Welcome back.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
Episode 73. I'm good.
It is.
It is.
It is. I was actually on track as well because I don't normally forget.
Yeah.
I remember
We're on it.
this time.
73.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Good week. Yeah. All right. Bit tired today.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had our little moment outside, didn't
Yeah.
we? Of just.
Just to give you an idea how tired I am, yesterday morning I got into work and my mate who I work with comes in, he goes, "You got two eyes like two piss holes in the snow." I was like, "I'm feeling tired, but thanks for noticing and bringing it up." Yeah.
You must have been tired.
Yeah.
Mine kind of started yesterday. So on Mondays can be a long day because if I have to get up early to call the China office, which I do sometimes on the rare occasion, yesterday was one of them. 4:30 a.m. start.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I work all day, and then also in between I do house stuff, house shit, make dinner as well, and then after dinner I'm straight back out. I go south on Mondays, so and that's from I walk it there at the minute, and it's 45-minute walk. Get there at 7:15, and I'm back home at 10:45 at night. So Mondays fucked me up a little bit.
Oh, mate, didn't want to make it a competition, but okay, you win.
I did. Yeah. I'm tired more than you.
Oh, I'm considering more tired than you are.
But other than that, you look well. You look good.
I'm feeling all right, yeah. Bit of sun out now, though, isn't there? It's better.
That makes the difference.
That strange yellow thing in the sky with a bit of warmth. It's like, yeah, spring's here. Thank fuck.
Well, yeah, yesterday was beautiful. That was a really nice day.
Yeah.
That was. And the fact that it's dry, and you notice a big change in people. I do.
It's just more people out. It's nice because it's places are busy and buzzing again, and it's
I didn't notice a woman in a dress yesterday, and that was it, just a dress. I'm like, you need to just calm your excitement down a little bit.
Manage your expectations. The sun's out, but it's not summer.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was expecting flip flops, but no, she had heels on. I was just a bit thrown by it because I was like, I still had obviously an ample amount of clothes on because it was cool enough to wear a coat.
Yeah.
But I was still just throwing back. I was like, I went to Greg's. I never go to Greg's.
Bit of a pastry.
It's fine. I was like, I ain't got time to make lunch. I'm gonna make dinner later, but I'm gonna go have a walk up Bull Hill. And Bull Hill, like you have some sights on Bull Hill.
Yes.
But I was like,
we was having this conversation the other week. Jen and I were driving through car. I was like, do you remember a time when you could go to Bull Hill and get anything you wanted? It was like, say if you're going into town, you could just get it on Bull Hill.
Yeah.
Now, unless you want a vape or a haircut, you can't go to Bull Hill for anything.
You got Tesco's there. And heroin foods.
Heroin foods, yeah.
Yeah. But you also get a lot of young people with no teeth.
Yes.
Yes, there seems to be
it's a sign of the times.
Yeah, rise.
That's because we do Greg's too much.
Yeah, it must be. But it is a nice thing to go out and actually see a bit of sun and see people happy.
Yeah, it's just nicer. I mean, the days are getting a little bit longer. You can get in from work and the sun's still up and it's not dark. Yeah. It is nice.
So I work from home and I usually find come 3 or 4 o'clock I start to struggle a bit because it's dark. Yeah. It's dark as fuck. Not that I don't have lights in my house. I do.
But it's not the same as natural light, is it?
No, exactly. So I remember a little while back I told you about these SAD lamps.
Yes, your lamp. Yeah.
I've got one. And sometimes I just whack it on. Even though I have got light coming through the window, but where my room's quite big, so obviously light doesn't reach all the way around. Yeah. So in the side of the office, I just put it there, so I've got something that looks like daylight. Yeah. Fucks me off when I turn around and it's dark outside. Yeah. But
yeah, I'm in the same boat because we've changed the spare room round, which is the spare room come office. So when I work from home, my desk is now in the other corner, which is away from the window. So yeah, I'm now losing that little bit of
yeah. I do want to change mine. Maybe next weekend I'll actually flip it all around and put it close to the window. Yeah, because I do like now it's going to be brighter. But the problem is it gets brighter, you get fucking hot to sit next to the window.
Yeah, but it's still nice just to be able to crack a window open, not worry about the rain coming in.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, we'll get there in the summer anyway.
It won't be long, mate. We'll be there. Shorts and t-shirt weather. But saying that, Jen was taking a piss out of me yesterday because I took the dog out for a walk and I still put my big coat on. I said, I want to put this on because it's getting a bit dark. She went, no, you're getting old and you're feeling the cold.
That's valid, actually. That is very, very valid.
Yeah, I am feeling the cold a lot more now than I used to.
It will happen naturally. Yeah. Just go to the gym more.
Mate, when I first moved here from Wales, I remember the first winter I came to Cov, it snowed. and we were out on a job, and the people I worked with who had big woolly jumpers and big coats on, I still had short sleeves on, and they were like, "What is wrong?" I went, "This is fine."
It's because you're Welsh.
No, the first sign of cloud, I'm like, coat on.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It was actually good seeing Jen and the kids at the
Mate, they loved it.
Yeah, it was really good. Your kids are really well behaved.
The kids gave you a glowing review. They're like, "Vish is ace." I was like, "Yes, I know."
Really?
Yeah.
They barely spoke to me.
Yeah, they loved it because they were sat by the side of the stage
were,
when you came in. Yeah. No, they were like, "Vish is brilliant, Daddy." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, they're nice kids. And the thing is, usually with when you see kids for the first time, they're usually kind of like withdrawn a little bit. Quite.
Oh no,
they were.
nah.
No.
They'd had the talking to before we got there about being on best behaviour.
And talk to people.
Jen had dropped me off early so I could get set up, and she took the kids off to have a coffee and stuff. Not the kids' coffee, but the kids went off with Jen and had a cake. So they'd come back and they'd been fed and watered, so they were
okay.
Yeah.
They were okay.
Yeah.
No, they're good kids. Good kids. And
Thanks,
obviously, I had a nice chat with Jen, which
Yeah.
was good. And the rest of the team.
It was just nice to have everybody there. It was good. Like,
You know, normally I whinge when I'm in the rain, right?
yeah.
We got pissed on that day. We were soaked.
Yes.
I walked home after that. Right?
Yeah.
That again, 45-minute walk. I actually got home and I was like, I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I wasn't so bothered. Normally, like, I don't know if it's just an Indian thing, but we always complain when it rains. A tiny bit of rain, we shut everything.
It was good because it was, although it was wet, it wasn't cold. Like the game before that we'd done, it rained, it came in sideways, it was windy and it was cold. It was like, this is grim.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all right. It was manageable. But yeah, it was a good day. Good day.
Good day. But yeah, we got stuff to talk about.
We have -1 again.
-1.
No Mirage.
No, he's here.
Well, he could be for all we know.
He's here.
The conversation we had yesterday, I'd seen him in the car park at work.
Yeah.
I had to rub my eyes to make sure it was actually.
I did text you.
Is he going to disappear?
Is he actually there?
Yeah.
It's a physical will.
Yeah, no will. So just you and I.
Which is fine.
But it's fine. We'll manage.
We've got things to talk about anyway.
Man. Yeah.
So I was doing a little bit of digging because for me, coming up with concepts is quite easy. Probably because I've read a lot when it comes to stuff like men's mental health or mental health in general. And one thing that I wanted to touch on, which I spoke to you about, is how us as men just shut down.
Yeah.
And why we shut down. And there's like shitloads of reasons as to why.
Yeah.
But I want to touch on like your experiences, and I'll run through my experiences, and then I'm going to give you some more information towards the latter part of the episode. I mean, have you had any examples or any times where you've just froze and thought, I've got to go into emotional shutdown, or I'm not going to respond to this or walk away, and you're not going to talk about it?
I've learnt now that when I was younger, I'd get that frustrated that I would probably lash out and I'd just be a dickhead. And I've kind of flipped that now. Probably not to the best extent, but I will shut down still. And I'm like, but I'll shut down, but I'll say, look, I need 10, 15 minutes just to sort my head out. Whereas before I'd go, "Rah," and everybody'd know about it. Then I went to the stage where I'd shut down and not talk to anybody. And it was like, you fucking miserable bastard. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Now it's more sort of okay, I'm going to withdraw, but this is why. And I think that comes back to the communication thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But then I think the element of that is you kind of get to a point where you're worrying about burdening somebody else with your shit. I'm laying all that on them.
Yeah.
And again, it's I'm repeating myself, and they're going to think, oh, fucking hell, here he goes again. He's talking about the same shit again. Get a grip, deal with it. So yeah, I've been there, I understand it, and I think it's important, like we spoke about a couple of weeks back, didn't we? It's important you have that time away that you can withdraw yourself.
Yeah, because you need to reevaluate as well.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Just about.
But it's having that conversation rather than just doing it. Express it a little bit first.
Yeah. So I had quite a lot of experience in this because I was in a marriage. Marriage started off all fine and stuff, but then I always used to realize that if there was an issue, she would get to talk.
Yeah.
If there was an issue, I wouldn't ever get that moment or the opportunity to say how I felt.
Yeah.
Because I was always trying to make her feel better.
Yeah.
So, and every time that was the case, I was like, if I say something and she's feeling slightly better, is it going to tip her over the edge? Is it going to make the situation worse?
Yeah.
Majority of the times, the situation wasn't even that bad, but it was just, she was a very emotional person. So anything that I would say could potentially make her feel better or not.
Yeah.
And the not would usually mean there'll be an outburst.
Yeah.
So I always had to tread carefully. If I had a bad day at work and I come home and she's in the mood, I'm like, I can't say shit.
Yeah. You're creeping on eggshells.
Yeah. And that's where, and I think if I start even adding a little bit, she'd be like, well, your day is not as bad as mine. Or why you're talking shit, or stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
Yeah.
And eventually that kind of wears you down to a point where you think, I'm actually just not going to tell you how I feel now.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's a trust thing. A trust is a huge thing in any relationships. We know this. And I used to find that if I can't come to you about my problems, who the hell am I going to talk to?
Yeah. Where's my outlook?
Yeah. So there has been times where I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about this. And then partway through the conversation, she says, what are you whinging about? Well, I'm trying to tell you how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
Stop being a pussy. That doesn't help.
Yeah. You're not
That
listening.
moment somebody shuts me down in conversation, I will never, ever open up to that person again. It just won't happen.
Yeah.
Because that trust, that barrier, that shouldn't be there has now gone up.
Yeah.
I'm now in protection mode, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
Actually, scientifically, it's proven men, we go into the situation where our brains flood quicker. So our minds are a lot more dramatic, but we don't talk about it.
Yes. Yeah.
So we flood.
Yeah. And at some point, that dam bursts, and you have your full on outrage.
It is.
Everything comes out, and again, it's the smallest little thing then that will just tip you over the edge, and then it's like, pack it. And this is months and months of stuff that's built
It's the
up.
boiling point.
Yeah.
So when things like that do tend to happen, this is where things like you experience alcoholism or drugs or any sort of ways to actually stop you thinking about it, because you've got too much going on up there.
Yeah.
And unless you have that way of actually saying, I need to talk about something and I need you just to fucking listen to me.
Just sit down and shut up for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me just vent, and then we'll be done.
Yeah, once it's out, because you. The other thing is, well, even though we flood, that's what men do. We flood. Once it's out, we have a lot more relief.
Yes,
because we know after that it's out, we've spoken about it, and we don't hold on to a lot of shit. Yeah. But I found that in my experience, I couldn't do that, and I did turn down the route of drinking quite a bit, because I was out with clients quite a lot, and I'll be like, I'm just gonna get smashed tonight.
Yeah.
Worry
about it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no limit.
Yeah.
Times I'd do it at home because I just wanted to escape, right? But at that point, you don't realize that the reason why that is because you just got built up shit in your head. And all you're thinking, I'm just going to take the edge of it tonight.
Yeah.
And so when you hear people saying, I'm going to have a glass of wine tonight because I've had a hard day, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, find some way of writing it down or record it in your phone, just because once you've spoken it, like you say, it's out.
Yeah.
And you can kind of, okay, I've got a little bit more room now. I can deal with something else because that's gone. And like we've said before, you're not asking anybody to fix it. We don't necessarily need it fixing. We just want to be able to tell you about it, get it off our chest, get it out of our head. Because once it's out of there, it's out, it's gone, move on.
Exactly. So this weekend, I never go out.
Yeah.
My partying days are over. So when I do go out, it's got to be for a good reason. So one of my closest friends is moving to Peru. He's always wanted to do that. He's always wanted to leave the country.
Paddington.
Right? Yeah. He did London though, so he's done. But he's always wanted to go abroad and experience life somewhere else, and he's been accepted to go to Peru, which is fucking brilliant. I'm so proud of him for doing that. But it was his leaving do this weekend. And one of my friends had come, and he'd gone through a bit of a rough time. I won't go into details of what it was, but he came up to me, even though he'd had a food to drink. I came quite late because I had something else to do beforehand. And I got there and he goes, Vish, I've seen you. I just want to tell you that I really need to talk to you.
Okay.
I was like, cool. He goes, everyone else is there. And he was like, it was you I was waiting to talk to. Yeah. I was like, fine, cool. He knows what we're about.
Yeah.
But he also knows that I've been through my journey, so I can understand a bit of what he's going through. And he goes, I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to say anything to me. I just need you to listen. And I go, okay, let's do it. But now is probably not the best idea because you've got you're fueled right now. Yeah. You're a bit pissed.
Yeah.
You can talk about some of it if you want. You want to get something off your chest, do it. But now's probably not the best
start small and then we'll build up. Yeah.
But I'm giving you the opportunity that if you do want to, let's go somewhere and sit down.
Yeah.
But let's do it on a better day. So he's going to call me this week.
Okay.
But I understand what it was really nice for him to say that, because now that's probably given him something to look forward to in a sense of, I've got my release that's coming up now.
Yeah, he knows at some point he's going to get to offload that.
Yeah. And that's so important. And at no point did I say to him, stop being a bitch.
Yeah, man.
Stop whinging. Enjoy your night. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I did want to say to him, look, tonight's probably not the best opportunity to do it. But let's have a 5-minute conversation now. Tell me a little bit about it if you want. If it goes further than that, then we can talk more.
Yeah.
But you should really focus on your night as well.
Yeah.
But you've got an option. But you need to make that decision, not me. And we did. Like, we had a couple of minutes, and he felt a bit better after that, and he carried on enjoying the night. I went home.
Yeah.
Because that was me done.
That was it.
That was me done.
Off Kimmy for a night, I'm going home.
Yeah. But the beauty of that is that he didn't shut down in any kind of way, and I knew something was coming, and I'm glad he warned me about that. If that had been in any of the situation, let's say, for example, I was drunk, I probably would have poked him more and said, come on, tell me more. What's actually going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
And then it probably would have been explosive. A lot more emotions would have come out, and it probably people can get angry with stuff like this.
More damaging at that point.
Yeah, because when people have had a few to drink and then you're getting pulled left, right, and center, you never finish in a conversation, so your emotions are still heightened. Yeah. And it could be some simple as someone bumps into you accidentally and the kickoff happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like putting baking soda in something fizzy, right?
Yeah, just waiting for it to erupt.
Fucking will.
Yeah.
It will. Yeah. So, and I'm glad, the thing is, he's now in a position where he can actually open up nicely about it. And I noticed that a lot of the boys never used to be like that. But as we grow older, we're becoming more open about how we're feeling. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's got anything to do with me. I just think that's growth as a whole.
Yeah, and I think publicly it's more open now. It happens more often. It's more acceptable. Yeah. Still not where it should be, but there is now an element of there's a little bit more understanding about it. And, you know, do you know what, fucking hell, if you want to talk about something, then just talk about it. Don't shut down. Don't hold it all in.
Yeah. So I think I did tell you, actually, when we were at the rugby, that there was a guy that came over.
Yes.
It was, I think he was chatting to Paul. It might have been Paul. I can't remember. Or it might have been chatting to you. And him and his family were just chatting, and we ran out of wristbands. Yeah. And I had stickers, and I went and gave stickers. And just got chatting to the family. And then the older dude that was there, he must have been in his late 50s, early 60s. And he just wanted to know a bit more about what we do. So I sat and explained to him, stood and explained to him whilst it was raining. And normally you kind of expect people to, especially in the rain, he had no umbrella, no nothing. I was expecting just like, want me to like just quick skim over and then he'll fuck off. Yeah. He was there for a good 20 minutes and we were chatting about all sorts, and he opened up about his life and the things that he'd been through and how it had affected him. And he goes, I don't really speak about this. But he had that opportunity where maybe at home he probably hadn't have had that opportunity. Maybe he would have thought, I need to be someone else because I'm at home. But I kind of schooled him as to say, you don't need to worry about that. I go, your wife's probably thinking, why don't you talk to me about stuff like this? Yeah. Yeah, because she must, at some point, it's going to get back to her that he's had a conversation with somebody else. And she must be thinking, I know Jen said to me, I don't want to find out about stuff via somebody else. If there's an issue, let's have the conversation. Yeah. But that's the mindset we need to get into, isn't it? Yeah. But also at the same time, who's to know that she said something to him which has made him think just like me, I'm not going to tell you anything anymore. Yeah. We don't know. Yeah. But he told me enough that in terms of his experience as to how he struggled with mental health, because of some of the things that he'd seen. He said that some people that he worked with, a couple of them had killed themselves, and that had really impacted him. Because I don't really talk about that. Because I don't tell my kids about it either. Yeah. Well, maybe you should, because your kids aren't kids anymore. They're actually adults. Yeah, and if you don't have those conversations now, when the kids become older, they're not going to have the conversations. Their kids are not going to have the conversations, and so on and so forth. It's that knock-on effect, isn't it? And it's like I was talking to Dick at the social. I think I mentioned it last week. I was talking to Dick at the social the week before last, and he was like, I have a group of friends, close friends, that have known me since we were in school. And I don't talk to them about stuff because I don't want them to see me as vulnerable or I've got these issues going on. He said, but I've got another group of friends like us and that I openly have that conversation with. And he's like, it's kind of like, you know, that those two circles will never meet, so they can't have that conversation. And I don't have to let my guard down in front of my friends who'll think, well, that's not the person I know. You're not like that. Don't be so fucking stupid. And it's that balance, isn't it? And sometimes, and we see it all the time in the group, that almost sort of
anonymity.
Anonymity. Well done.
You're more open to open up because you think, well, I might never meet this person in person, but I can have this conversation behind a screen or be on my text on my phone. Takes that little bit of the stigma away. So yeah, there's opportunities out there. It's just that we need to identify them and take them when we get them.
Yeah, it's true.
Jump on it, take it, have your 5 minutes, feel better.
You know, there's an element of fear of loss there, because like if you feel that you have to be someone else with so-called friends, and if you think maybe I'll be myself today and you will lose them as a friend,
yeah,
they're not really your friends.
No,
they're not. I don't have that with anyone. I'm basically, this is me all the time, and I learned that a lot over the last few years, because in my marriage I kind of found that I was kind of like almost segregating myself away from my friends, because I didn't want my wife to meet them.
Yeah,
because I was like, they're gonna see that I'm not happy. So I was like, oh, how do I do that? So I kind of like became a bit of a loner.
Yeah, and that's it. And then it comes back to that's not the Vish that we know.
Yeah.
This is outgoing Vish. This is people-friendly Vish, not somebody that's struggling with stuff. And
well, once when I got divorced, the divorce was really mutual, and it was funny because on the day our divorce papers came through and they were confirmed that we were no longer married, I bumped into my ex-wife. And she saw me and I saw her, and we actually ran towards each other.
Celebrated high five.
Yeah, we gave each other a hug, and we kind of just went our separate ways. It was like a happy divorce day.
Yeah,
we got it, and I have no animosity towards her now. That chapter's done, because I've come to peace with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I was innocent in the marriage, because it's a two-way street.
Yeah.
It does. You do have to realize that it's not working at some point.
Yeah.
But when it came to like having to meet friends and stuff, when the divorce happened, that old Vish just sort of automatically went, because it was like, I don't feel that weight anymore. And people are saying, Vish is back.
Yeah.
Vish is back.
Did they then pick up and go, well, we've missed that. There's clearly been something going on. Yeah. And now we can see the change again.
100%.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that said Vish, we always knew, but we didn't want to say. And I'm like, well, you fucking could have.
Yeah.
But then when you're in that situation, like, I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know. Do I? Don't I? Yeah.
Yeah. Again, that comes down to boundaries, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where do you cross the line?
Yeah.
But the point I was trying to get to is, like, there is that fear of loss, because if you then start being yourself in front of your mates and saying, I feel like this, I feel like that, and they disappear, you don't need them in your life.
No.
They really don't. And you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself. And that's just it.
And it feeds back into that, what the whole conversation started around, is that you've opened up and said something, and then you've been dumped, kind of left to deal with it. And you're kind of like, well, I'm fucking no better off than I was, because although I might not want you to fix it, I've told you how I'm feeling, and it's been too much for you, and you've disappeared. I'm still stuck dealing with it on my own.
Yeah.
Which is why then, I'm not going to open up and not tell anybody, because I don't want that.
The abandonment.
Yeah.
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 It's abandonment.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. But
dogs feel it. Dogs feel it, the abandonment, and it's a similar. I know obviously our minds aren't working exactly the same as dogs, but a dog gives you everything.
Yeah,
absolutely everything. So that moment when you leave the house to go to work, they feel abandoned. They think, "What have I done wrong?"
Why do you think we've got 6 dogs?
Mate, that must be
so
one.
To keep each other company, but yeah, it started as that. It was the whole separation anxiety. Right, we're getting another dog. Get another dog. And another dog. And now we've got 6.
You really have a fleet, don't you?
Yes. Yes. Hound of the Baskervilles.
But they're the best things I've had.
Mate, honestly, as much as they piss me off, and as much as they get under your feet, and they're a bind in terms of you've got to plan when you go on holiday, because you've got to think of the dogs and everything else. Sometimes you just sit on the floor and the dog comes over and just gives you the eyes. You're not going to say anything or any conversation. You just sit there, the dog knows, and just comes and sits on your lap, and you're like, yeah.
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's what you need. I had a golden retriever, the most stupidest, happiest dogs in the world, man. And I can forever, if at night I can't sleep, I'll literally go on my Instagram and just look at golden retriever videos. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Missed my fucking dog like mad.
Yeah.
Absolutely miss it.
Yeah.
But they are therapy.
Yes. Yeah. I thought that the other night when one of ours was sleeping on the bed. Jenna brought the dog up to bed. Sometimes we bring one up, keep them quiet, stop them barking downstairs and winding the dogs up. So the little fucker laid on the bed and would just lie on my feet.
Yeah.
Which is great until he moved and pulled the blanket off, so my feet got cold. So I'd give him a nudge, pull the blanket back, drop back off to sleep. 10 minutes later, wake back up. He'd pull the blanket back off. My feet were fucking cold, but he was warm. And I spent an hour sorting him out every time I dropped off to sleep. So yeah, therapy, maybe.
Maybe, but next time just leave it outside the door.
Yeah.
But I think what it is with dogs, they can see communication. And this is where we fail as humans sometimes. We're not good at it. But we have the most tools.
Yeah.
We can fucking talk. We can signal.
Yeah.
And communicate in so many flipping different ways. Yeah. By gifting, by cooking.
Yeah.
They're all forms of communication. They're all acts of love. A dog fucking looks at you. You know exactly what it wants.
Yeah. But I'm not coming to sniff your ass.
All that.
No, it's right. Because the amount of times that I've taken the dog out for a walk and I've talked to the dog on the way around, knowing full well that dog can't talk back. But sometimes that's the release. That's the, I can hear it. Like we said at the start, it's now out there. It's out of my head. I've spoken it. I've said it out loud. Dog's not going to do anything about it. But again, I don't need it fixing. I just need to get it out.
You just need to let it out.
Yeah. And you can tell the dog will just look at you sometimes like, you dickhead, what are you talking about? But other times...
Just give me a fucking treat.
Yeah. Sometimes the dog will look and go, oh, I'll see where you're coming from. And then you'll get the extra little nuzzle and it's like, yeah, okay.
But they say that one of the most expressive dogs is a golden, right?
Yeah.
Because they just look at you and they're very judgmental.
Yes.
Very judgmental. But you can't have to fucking laugh.
No. Mate, I've done the same thing. The last couple of nights, I've not slept very well and I've been scrolling Instagram and TikTok. But my go-to videos at the minute, I don't know if you've seen them, is a guy that puts the TikTok filter on his phone as he's going down escalators. Mate, he's fucking brilliant. So he's at the front of the camera and he's like weird faces and stuff. But obviously then the people behind him are being picked up and getting the filters. Some of it, mate, it's just brilliant. I've been howling the last couple. Jen put me on Twitch to look at these and I've just started watching. I'll send you the link.
Send it to me.
Yeah.
I do love shit like that.
It's just really sort of stupid shit that just makes you switch off and laugh.
But the thing is, things like that, and I quite like meaningful shit, simple meaningful shit. And I know doom scrolling at night is probably the worst thing to do because obviously your phone emits daylight. Yeah. Sometimes it's okay. Yeah. As long as it's not a habit. But it's one thing I watched, and I actually sent it to my niece today. And it's this short guy. So he's got dwarfism, and there's a beautiful girl sitting. I think it's made in Albania. I can't be sure. She's sitting in a shopping mall, and she just sat on her phone, not doing anything. I'm talking like model looks, absolutely stunning. And he just goes when he hops up onto this like bench and she sat right next to him, and she's just smiling at him, and then he just picks up his bag. His bag's almost as big as he is, and he picks it up and he pulls out a juice box. And he's sipping on his juice box, and he turns around to the girl. She's still looking at him, smiling because she's just like probably thinking this dude's like proper cute because he's so small. Yeah. And he turns around and offers her a juice box, and she goes, "Yeah, all right then." And then he puts his juice box down, gets another out, puts a straw and gives it to her. And then she cheerses him. And they're just sitting there drinking this juice box together. He's not said a word. Yeah. He's not said a word. And then he pulls out this tiny little note, gives it to her, hops off, disappears. She opens this note and it says, "You're the most beautiful girl I've seen today." Her face just lights up. And then she goes over and gives him a hug. Even though he's like walking away, she gives him a hug. That kind of shit is nice to see, especially with what's going on in the world right now. Yeah. These little things are so nice to see. And it just shows that there is kindness out there as well. Yeah. Whether it's staged or not, I don't know. But it just demonstrates the fact that it doesn't have to be verbal, doesn't it? Getting back to there's so many different ways to communicate. He's not said a word to her. It's all through gestures and eye contact. That's just it sometimes. You can get lost in that couple of minutes of silence and just be in a different place altogether. Yeah. And also communication can also fall in routine. I know we're kind of sidetracking from what we originally were going to speak about, but I'm going to tell you this. This actually helps a lot when you know someone like the back of your hand, and you don't need to always talk to communicate. Yeah. So, do you ever watch Everybody Loves Raymond? Yeah. I fucking love that show. Channel 4 in the mornings. Yeah. 8:30, 9 o'clock. Can't remember anymore. No, 9 o'clock's Frasier. So, Raymond and his wife. Her. Yeah. I can't remember. It'll come to me. I'll shout a random name out in a minute. It'll come out in a sec. Raymond and his wife are arguing over just little things in the house and saying, "Why are we arguing all the time?" And it was over something really petty. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, then they're at Marie and the dad's Frank's house. Yeah. which is Ray's parents.
Yeah.
And Ray's like watching, Ray and his wife are watching Marie and Frank whilst they're having breakfast, and there's no communication going on at all. So Frank's come and sat down, Marie's come out with a sandwich, puts it on the table. She wants a drink, he's already poured it out for her. All these kind of little gestures that they're making for one another.
Yeah.
He needs a fork, the fork's already there, whatever, all that kind of stuff. That's what communication is. And it's clear and it's cut and it's concise and it's right there in front of you. That's the kind of shit I love to see.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We do it at home, and we sometimes we don't really talk about things anymore. We sort of like switch off and doing our own little things, whether that's watching an iPad or whatever. But sometimes we can sit there and Jen will be watching something on the iPad. I could play on the Xbox, but you're in the same room.
Yeah.
And sometimes that is all you need. You don't need to talk. You might have a million things going in your head that you're trying to sort of process yourself before you talk about them or get them out. Sometimes they'll never come out. But just knowing that person you love is sat there.
Yeah.
That is sometimes all you need.
That is.
I love it. I can, it sounds sort of almost sort of opposite to how it should be, but I don't need to be talking all the time. But I know that there's somebody there, and should I need to,
They're
I
right
can
there.
do it.
Yeah,
But
it's the
sometimes
companionship,
it's
isn't it?
just that knowing that there's that one that you love next to you. It's just all you need.
I get it. I completely hear you.
Yeah.
And I like that. I don't think I've ever really had that I have, but not with a wife.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that most people yearn for, in a sense of to be able to have that surrounding love that's just there.
Yeah.
Not at your convenience, but it's just there because that's just all you need.
Yeah. Maybe going back to my chocolate, I like my chocolate in the evening.
Yeah.
We'll lie there sometimes, and again, I've got my iPad on, I've got my AirPods, and Jen's listening to hers and watching hers. And then out the corner of my eye will be there's a strip of chocolate comes over. she's broken a strip off the bar. I just passed it over, and I'll do the same. And it's just like,
Oh, see, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice.
And then she'll be like, right, put that away now because I've had too much.
No, but that is just beautiful. That's beautiful. I absolutely love that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's completely digress.
But it's a communication thing, isn't it? And it just shows that, it comes with age and it comes with experience, but it doesn't always have to be, rah, 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 I want to tell you this. Sometimes it can just be, okay, I'm going through this at the minute. It might come out, it might not, but this is what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, agreed.
And then you just get to that understanding. And like you say, you pick up on the visual cues. Maybe I won't talk about it just yet because there's something else going on. I'll bide my time. But it's having that, knowing that your time will come and you can express it properly.
The thing is, though, and we said this a few weeks ago, is that when you're in a conversation or an argument about something and you don't say what you need to say, the next time you bring it up, it's going to be 10 times worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you use that, there's that much going on. Fuck it. And you put it out and you go, oh, I shouldn't probably have said that. That's going to come back and bite me in the ass. You're like, I just want to apologize. That didn't come out as I meant it to come out, but it was in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry. Yeah. But I probably could have put that a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, never text an argument. Never text an argument. Please don't do it.
No, because that one full stop or that one comma or an exclamation mark in the wrong place, you're in the shit.
You're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Game over. Don't go home.
Yeah. The amount of times I used to get messages from the ex saying, you need to do this or you need to do that. It's pissed me right off. And I don't text back.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to hear her tone to evaluate what I need to say.
Yeah. We had a similar text conversation yesterday. I was at work. I was driving and I was out in the car at work, and I got a text message through. We need to chat when you get in, but he had like 6 kisses at the end. I'm like,
where do I go with this?
Fuck.
Fuck.
So I did I didn't do it reply with a couple of quick, and then I got laughing face. I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not properly in the shit. But yeah, you get to learn it, and it is so difficult to judge a tone by a text message. But yeah, I was kind of, I'm thinking, I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, but that's it. You question yourself as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I like direct conversations. Something's pissed someone off, just tell me, because then I'll go and work with it.
Yeah.
I don't like the shit.
Give me a clue. Yeah.
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 And so there is that thing, isn't there, where as guys, what is it? Men are logical, women are emotional.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that at all. I believe we're both the same, but we just deal with it.
Just deal with it different ways.
But the way we communicate is kind of like, that's pissed me off. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe tread carefully about it.
Yeah.
But the other way around, you fucking know, man. That comes with daggers.
Yeah.
But I guess it's also how we take it. I think men are easier to say things, but not easier to admit things.
Yeah, and I think we struggle with the meaning behind it as well a little bit. Like you said, we'll just say something and then maybe not have thought it through fully about how it's going to be received. And you're just creating a world of pain for yourself. It's like going back to my kids, and you said they were good kids at the weekend. Yeah. My kids will throw me under the bus. Really. And I've had to say to them a few times in the house, I'm like, I can get myself in the shit on my own. I don't need yours to help. You know what I mean? Because they'll say something like, oh, fuck.
You know why that is? They've banked the amount of times you've embarrassed them.
Yeah, it's payback time. Yeah.
And
they don't give a shit. They have no filter. They'll just say something, and he kind of like, okay.
Part of the package, mate.
Yeah. Daddy had the last of the chocolate. Oh,
fucking hell!
I've not a chance to replace it. I would have got away with that.
Yeah.
Cheers, kids.
Well, we know what your weak point is now: chocolate.
Chocolate, man.
And Jen's.
Yeah, Jen's better than I am. Jen has more sort of
vegetables.
Oh, mate, they're full-on carnivores that have more vegetables than I do. But yeah, chocolate is my in.
Yeah. I've been getting into. You know what I've been really getting into recently, and it's kind of showing because I'm getting a bit of a podge back. It's ice creams.
Well, wrong time of year now, mate. It's going to get warmer. More ice creams. That's what I mean. But you're going to find them more. Just double it up. Double up.
I had 3 over the weekend in one day.
Okay.
I had
we need to talk.
So Heron Foods. Considering I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to eating good food, but I think sometimes I just go through phases. Yeah. They'll be gone soon. Probably in the summer.
Yeah. What are you going to work it all back off again?
Yeah. So I had Heron do these like Magnum style things.
Yeah.
They're really cheap. $150 for like 4 of them.
Yeah.
And one of those. Then I had a knobbly.
Oh, the banded colour ice cream underneath and the chocolate bits.
What they're called,
the sprinkles on the top.
Knobs or whatever it is. Those things. Yeah, I had one of those. And then also Reese's Pieces, they do an ice cream.
Oh.
The chocolate one, it's got peanut butter.
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, it's good. So all 3 devoured.
But on that note, I'm a bit funny when it comes to peanut butter.
Okay.
Just having peanut butter on toast and stuff. I'm a bit, I could take it or leave it. Reese's peanut butter chocolate. Wow. I will crawl over broken glass to get to it. We had Reese's Advent calendars Christmas for last. Mate, I was like, it was like my heroin. I was like, I fucking need tomorrow to come because I want the next chocolate. Yeah. Weird. I can take or leave peanut butter on toast.
You know what?
Wrap it in chocolate, different story.
So have you heard of Reese's Pieces?
Yes.
Okay, Reese's Pieces all the way. All the way. Because obviously they're better than M&M peanuts. I don't like M&M peanuts. I like the M&Ms.
Yeah.
Chocolate ones, but not the peanuts. But I love Reese's Pieces. Because peanut butter in the same kind of format.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. We've got into chocolate.
What have we got?
Yeah.
Love Spuds.
Love Spuds.
What have you got for me, man?
Love Spuds this week. Do you know what? It's been a good week.
Same? No.
Well yeah. No, I've had a good week. Lots on, busy, been doing lots of things again, but everything's going well. Touch wood.
Smell.
Yeah. So no, I'm out, mate.
You got a plum?
Well, the plum is things are going well. Yeah.
I like that.
There's another car issue, but that seems to be standard every week at the minute, so I don't want to bring that back up. But there's another job I need to fix on the car. But yeah, apart from that, all good.
Speaking of cars, I wonder how Stu's is.
He messaged me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, he was stuck outside. I think it was a battery.
Yeah.
Good news. His battery's fine. He's also discovered he's got a ghost immobiliser on his car. So his car is also unstealable. So it's good to drive and it's unstealable. He just got told the code for his ghost and the car started straight away.
What?
Now, I've seen ghosts on like high-end cars. And, not on a normal... I'm not putting his car down. It's just on a standard everyday car. There's a ghost on it.
That is random, though, isn't it?
But bear in mind the manufacturer of his vehicle, and a lot of those were getting stolen at some point last year. So I'm imagining somebody's put it on.
I now know what car it is. Yeah, got you.
So he's got a good battery and an unstealable car. So he felt good after that. Yeah,
that's not bad.
His spud became a plum.
Splum.
A splum.
It's plummed up. I got a plum.
Okay.
No, I haven't. I got a spud. Let me get that right.
Okay.
How's his? I told you about this.
Yeah, money pits.
So I got See, I'm getting dust in my throat already.
Dale.
Yes, damn you, Dale. Weeks later. So I have my house is getting worked on, and it should have been. They said to me, take 3 days, 3-4 days. It's been over a week.
Yeah.
It's now day 8. And they've only just hit the halfway mark, which is fine because it's not actually technically it's not costing me anymore. But I'm talking ripping everything out.
I've seen the
upstairs,
videos,
downstairs, everything you can think of. But I said to him, cover my carpet. This is the spud.
Oh.
I said, cover my carpet up the stairs and in the bedrooms because all I need to do,
Brick
carpets are
dust
fine.
and shit on it.
Yeah, carpets are fine. I'm just gonna get them washed. So that's all I need to do. The carpets are pretty much brand new.
Nah.
Mate, they've got fucking plaster all over it.
Oh.
All up the stairs. And I said to him, I asked you to cover these so they don't get dirty. And they said, yeah, but you said you're going to wash them. I can't wash that.
Yeah, shaking back ain't getting that out,
That
is it?
that is not going to do shit. Even if you get professional cleaners out, it ain't going to do it. So I said, I will be talking to them about it. I haven't had a full conversation
Billing
yet,
you for some new carpets.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
But it just pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can clean, but like you say, when it's ground in plaster that's stuck into
It's rock solid.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
ain't
easy
getting
to get off because then you have to like literally cut bits of the
and then you
carpet.
get bald spots all over your carpet.
Yeah. You don't want a receding flipping carpet, do you? So
I've got receded hairline. I don't have a carpet to match.
Exactly. So I was like, screw that. But you know what? One thing I've actually learned, because considering all this shit is going on and other stuff is as well, I'm actually not stressed. I think I know when, and I said this to you outside today, I'm almost at my capacity. That's probably when I'll start stressing.
Yeah.
I think I've learned to actually talk about it when I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
But also know how much I can deal with.
Yeah. It's time to release a bit of that flood, mate.
Yeah. Just like
A little bit. Turn the tap on.
Yeah.
Turn it back off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm well in control.
Good.
Well in control. I'm kind of proud of myself about that.
Yeah. I'm proud of you because I know the shit that you're going through and the conversations you have outside of this. I know what you've got going on. And even Jen overheard our first conversation when you first rang me, tell me what was happening. And she was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you need to keep an eye on him. I said, I will. We'll look after him. And yeah, you've sailed this quite
I'm doing all right.
well.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
You know, I said this I had a conversation yesterday in Salsa because someone asked me, where's your car? And I was like,
I haven't got it.
huh?
I haven't got it.
I haven't got it. So anyway, without going into too much detail, I said, whatever I'm going through is clearly happened for a reason. And the reason, and she was like, you're smiling all the time, you're happy, you're dancing and all that. I go, yeah, because I'm accepting something which is it's out of my control. I can't worry about something that I can't really focus. I don't know what the outcome is.
Yeah.
So why worry about it until it's there? And also, I think it's happened for a reason, and that reason is because I can deal with it.
Yeah.
I've probably taken that pain from someone else.
Yeah.
Who might not be able to. You know.
Yeah.
That's the way I've now rewired my head. I've actually become really good at rewiring my thoughts and.
Yeah, I think if you hadn't gone through what you've gone through last year being poorly,
it'd be a whole different story.
It'd be completely different.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you've had time to sort that out and realise that you can get through stuff and you know how to organise things.
Yeah.
And it's all about building that toolkit up so ready when you do need it, you've got it there. If you hadn't gone through that last year, what's going on now, it'd be completely different fish.
100% in all aspects, whether it be this or work.
Yeah.
Because work can go, but things with work, I deal with like high-end clients, like really high-end clients, and you have no room for error.
Yeah.
Even if things go wrong there, I can deal with it. And I'm much better at finding a solution than I was before because I just take a step back and think, hang on, let's just reevaluate. And also having those moments of having breaks in the day and going for a cup of tea or just even for a walk. Every day without fail, I'll go for a walk.
Yeah.
Every day. No matter rain, snow, sleet, whatever, tornadoes, I'm out. And those are the things actually...
You'll moan about it because it was raining, but you'll be out. Yeah.
100%. 100%. I'll come back look like a fish. Look like a Vish.
Fish the fish.
But it's just that mental kind of... You need that time to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, just... I do it. I'd go out for a while. Like Jen taking the kids out after school yesterday and gone do some bits of pieces. Right, I've got an hour. I'm going to go and do a bit in the garage and took the dog for a walk. So I said, yeah, but it's done now and I've had my time out. I'm chilled. I'm sorted.
Chilling out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even said to you outside, didn't I? When I had my headphones, but headphones off. But it's just because I didn't want to listen to anything. I just wanted to listen to what was out there.
Yeah. Mate, you were that
breathe.
zoned out. I could have snuck up on a secret attack and you wouldn't have known I was coming because I walked towards you and I'm looking at you, and you're like, do.
You know, the funny thing is we've got the main ring road right there. I did not even hear the ring road.
Yeah.
I'd switched off.
Yeah.
And now I'm pretty, I'd like to say I'm a bit of an expert at it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you bore me, you'll know.
You just glaze over. Earth to Vish.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couple bits of admin. So we had the rugby a fortnight ago.
Yep.
Our next event is the 20th
Yep.
of March, the cinema night. This comes out on Thursday, so you've got until the end of today, if you're planning on coming, to let me know so I can organise your snacks and confirm your place. Cineworld in Rugby, 7 o'clock on the 20th of March. The app is going really well still. We're still getting new users sign up and it's out there. I've tweaked it again.
Just
I've done
reminded
more.
me to do something as well.
Check in. Yeah. So yeah, and yes, you have some homework to do. But yeah, things are going really well. Like I say, we're starting to get somewhere now. I've had some contact from another rugby club yesterday who want to get involved and do stuff, which is good. And there's also something working behind the scenes that could be very good.
It's funny you say that because I'm doing exactly the same. I've just not told you yet.
Oh, okay.
And it is a rugby club I'm speaking
okay.
with. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm just waiting for the nitty gritty.
You tease me.
If it's possible.
Okay. We have, this comes out on Thursday. So tonight, social night at the Raglan in Rugby. Saturday morning, we have walks in Rugby and in Nuneaton. There may be a special guest at the walk on Saturday.
Oh.
I can't confirm it because I don't know if he's coming or not yet, but there might be somebody special coming on Saturday.
I think I know who it is.
He may have been on the podcast a couple of weeks ago.
I think I know who it is.
Plays rugby for Coventry.
Yeah.
Ewan might be there on Saturday. But yeah, things are good, mate. Still busy, but I'm managing that a little bit as well now, which is good. And I'm getting time at home with Jen and the kids. So yeah, it's all good.
Wicked, man.
So yeah.
It's been a nice chat today.
It's been a good chat today. It's been nice because the last couple of weeks we've had guests and we've not had a chance to have this sort of proper catch up. But it's nice every now and again.
Well, we did the first one when we came back after New Year's, but that was just
That's just like a recap catch up.
What up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. But this is nice to actually sit down and go in depth.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So the important message today, anybody listening, open up, talk.
Yeah. 100%.
In a way that's not going to piss anybody off.
Yeah.
I'll piss you off.
I think it's more of a, just be a bit more...
Be open
clever.
to being open.
Yeah, be open to being open, but also just think about your words before you speak as well.
Yeah.
I think that's important from both sides.
Yes.
Both sides of whoever's in the conversation, or 3 people, 4 people.
It's a two-way street.
Yeah. Can I just put some out there as
You
well?
can.
Sponsorships.
Yes.
If anyone is out there listening and wants to sponsor, wants to come on here, put an advert out, whatever, please just get in touch because it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Support's nice and you get your name out there as well. I'm just thinking from a big perspective. I've got a couple of people in the pipeline that I'm talking to as well.
Yeah.
Who are up for it.
Yeah.
They just want more details.
Yeah, I've got a couple in the bank.
Oh, yes.
In the bank. Yeah, we'll get them on in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. I think week after next, we've got Talking Therapies in.
We have. That should be an interesting one.
Yeah, and we know that they're listening from the messages that they've sent.
Yes, they are. They are listening. Yeah. Thanks to Stu as well.
And thanks to Stu for opening up last week. That went out really well, came across really well, and landed really nicely with a lot of people. So thank you, mate. Thank you for being honest and open. That's what we're all about.
Exactly. No, thanks for today, mate. It's been.
I've enjoyed it,
nice,
mate.
yeah.
I've enjoyed it. We get to walk back together now in the
we do.
Late,
we could hold
the
hands.
late evening sun.
Is there one out there? I don't even know. I don't know.
It is still light
Can
out
you
there.
see?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's still light.
That's nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4:45.
4:45.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah. So on that note, mate, I will see you
Next
Thursday.
Cheers, dude. Cheers, dude.